We would like to start the regular press conference by Minister Iwaya. The floor is yours.
At the outset, I would like to make one point. From May 26 to 28, UNRWA Commissioner General Razalini is visiting Japan, the UN Relief and Work Agency for Palestine refugees, and I will be meeting him later today. It's urgent that critical humanitarian situation in Gaza should be improved and enabling environment for sustained humanitarian support should be ensured. At the meeting, I would like to ask about efforts underway at UNRWA for governance improvement and confirm that we will work together to cooperate internationally to support Palestine refugees. That's it from me. Thank you.
If you have any questions, please raise your hand and please proceed to the microphone. Identify your name and affiliation. NHK, Tani-san. Tani from NHK. I would like to ask about the negotiation of tariff between Japan and the U.S. At the end of this week, it is expected to have the meeting between Minister Akazawa and also Secretary Bessent. And the economy is expected to expand to the economy. There is a concern over that. And by when do you think the negotiation should be ended?
Thank you for your question. On the 23rd, Japan-US leaders had a telephone conversation, and Prime Minister Ishiba said that he would like to build a win-win relationship between Japan and the United States, and it was confirmed with President Trump. And he had said that he felt very truly that various awarenesses and the recognition have been shared. So trusting relationship is being built based on which candid discussion can take place, and I feel the same. With regard to the Japan-US consultation on tariff measures of the United States, when will that be concluded? At this time, I cannot prejudge anything, so I would refrain from answering your question. But between Japan and the United States, both sides are tending to the consultation with a stance of candidness and constructiveness. As soon as possible, as promptly as possible, the views are concurred on the leaders' level to reach agreement. And based on that spirit, work is underway. What is important is that mutually beneficial agreement should be concluded and realized between Japan and the United States. Priority is not to expeditiously as possible reach agreement because it could harm national interest of Japan if we too much rush. So at the time of U.S.-Japan leaders' telephone conversation held last week, Prime Minister Ishiba said that he's looking forward to having a face-to-face meeting at the occasion of G7, and likewise, President Trump also have said that he's also looking forward to it. That's what we heard. So next round of ministerial consultation will be set, and the G7 summit will be held in June, and having the possible Japan-US leaders meeting inside at that occasion, I'm sure that a close consultation will be held on the ministerial level beforehand. So based on those policies and the thinking, whole of government approach will continue to deal with this with all our efforts with top priority.
Nishinaka-san, please go ahead. Freelance journalist Nishinaka. From May 21st to 23rd at Chiba Prefecture, Makuhari Messe International Defense Equipment Exhibition, DSEI Japan 2025 was held. From 78 countries around the world, there was a large-scale exhibition And this is the third conference. Ministry of Defense, Foreign Affairs, METI, and national police agencies are supporting. Amongst the participating countries, there are 20 Israeli companies and 2 government institutions participated. As was mentioned at the outset, every day at Palestine, Gaza, there are continued military attacks, and this kind of a large-scale defense equipment exhibition is held in Japan under such circumstances, and the Israeli companies participate. Why does MOFA continue to support?
You have mentioned about the DSEI Japan 2025 is being held. The theme is to strengthen security in the Pacific through advanced technology, and various countries, firms, and the defense authorities, inclusive of Israel, I understand, have been taking part. With regard to the participation by Israeli companies and the defense authority, the sponsoring secretariat is Clarion for this exhibition in the UK, and this is a result of individual coordination. So MOFA is not in position to answer your question. However, having said that, as far as MOFA is concerned, as for offering the name for supporting organization, it has been done through the required procedures within the ministry. It has done appropriately, and there is no problem. Of course, if you look into the website run by MOFA, you can see the cases where no sponsorship no sponsorship can be given. So at each of the application made individually, the decision is made whether to have our name stated as a sponsoring organization. At any rate, you talked about the attack on the Gaza, as well as responses in a humanitarian way. And of course, we do have a serious concern over this. And I have said this directly to the Foreign Minister Saad on this. So going ahead, at every level, humanitarian situation in Gaza will be sought to be improved. Along with internationally agreed procedures, we would strongly seek the improvement.
Does that answer your question? We would like to conclude the press conference. Thank you very much.
Thank you.